I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but Drake got a homie named Top 5. A lot of times I hear him being referred to as Drake's shooter, right? Well, word on these internet streets is he got poked in London, and not of the Facebook variation. Is that true? Because I see multiple videos titled he got poked, but the footage that's going on just looks like he got swarmed. Like they don't show that. You know what I mean? They show a bunch of people violating his car, damn near trying to pull him out the car, damn near trying to get in the car with him. They're on top of the car, stomping in the windows. They tearing the car. It's ridiculous, right? What they're saying is that this is in retaliation for him saying that ain't no killers in London. Now, I might normally be like, yo, B, you gotta be on point. You gotta be careful what energy you carrying. Like like I've been all around the world, you know what I'm saying? And I say nothing but, I say 98% tough shit in all of my raps. And I've traveled the world off of those raps. And, not to say that niggas never been in no situations, but it ain't never been a situation where the whole town turned on us. You know what I mean? We ain't never been in those, none of these situations that be happening. And, I feel like a lot of that is, just us being blessed. But I feel like also a lot of that is us moving a certain type of way. I feel like an even bigger part of that is the energy we keep, or the energy we emit. Just the way we basically on some positive energy type of flow, no matter how many people I slap in my lyrics, right? So we've never had, knock on wood, we've never had those kind of situations where it got that crazy, right? But I usually would tell the young rappers or the young boys out there, usually my advice to them would be, yo, you got to watch all those things. You got to move a certain way. You can't be out there with all that tough guy energy like you tougher than them. Niggas pulled the gun out on us before in Bridgeport, Connecticut, because dudes was not being respectful. Put dudes in a position, the dudes from out there, to feel like they had a point to prove. You know what I mean? But anyway, even when that happened, even when dude pulled the gun out on us and niggas started scattering, I didn't run. I stood right there next to that dude because something in me knew that he would not shoot Rock from Helter Skelter. I knew that he was there because he loved us. And if niggas wouldn't have disrespected him, it would have. The nigga just wanted one too many pictures, and niggas started violating him. And he like, what? I ain't no. You understand what I'm saying? Plus, I wasn't the one that disrespected him. I wanted to take the picture. But anyway, I would usually say to the artists who got harmed in the foreign town to watch the energy they, especially when it's a hip hop artist, because we keep a lot of, we tend to carry a lot of bravado, a lot of thug shit, a lot of whatever, you know what I mean? Watch your energy, watch how you move, watch. But I can't say this to Top 5 in this incident. I don't really feel like I saw the video where he said it ain't no shooters or ain't no killers in London. I don't feel like it warranted that. I'm sorry. I don't. I mean, Drake was wasn't Drake just on stage like the same day or the day before, or was it that night? Did this happen after the very same show? I don't know. I don't have all the facts. Did this happen after the show where Drake told everybody that the UK had some of the, was better than the Americas at rapping? I heard he ain't just say America. I heard he said Canada, but what a lot of people tend to forget is Canada is part of America. So is Mexico. What's the name of the country all three of these places are? All right. Now that we caught up, yeah. Like Drake just now finished showing them love. Like before I saw the video of Top 5 saying what he said, this would have been a whole different vlog. I would have been up here talking about how Drake thought he Drake shouted them out, and they still nah. They ain't trying to hear you. Maybe that's still part of the. I don't know. But that would have been what I would have been saying. Like, you come out here, you carry all that gangster energy, think you could be tough thousands of miles away from home, like niggas can't spank you in a foreign land. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You can't be out there being all. You have to move a certain way. But as I said, now that I saw that video, like, yeah, I'm a little bit baffled. I feel like this wasn't all over him saying ain't no killers in London. I feel like he might have said or did something else while he was this. Like, there's a piece of this story missing that we're not getting. You know, it makes a great headline, not great, but you know, it makes a real clickbaity headline to say top 5 said this and then this happened to him. You know what I mean? But I don't know, B. I feel like there's a piece of the story missing. They just not said. I just now, like, I started making this blog. My phone died. You know, I had to do a little. You know, I hook it up and all that. And while that was happening, I heard Beyonce got robbed out there, or her team got robbed out there. And under no circumstances do I think Beyonce is out there carrying the energy that would invoke that kind of behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Like the nothing she would do would provoke the treatment that rappers be getting out in these streets, in these cities and countries and all of that. The negative treatment. She don't carry that energy. You know what I'm saying? She's very refined. She's positive. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's all she ever shows us. She don't show us nothing else. So I bring that up to say, is London just, first of all, was that London? And is London and or Europe just on one right now? Like, y'all just, you know, is this the direction y'all going in? Because if y'all is, I'm here to tell y'all, as somebody y'all love, because y'all have always shown me love and all that, y'all don't want to go in that direction, bro. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. It's a slippery slope. I mean, you get, the world gets to view you as gangster. I don't know how important that is to y'all, but the world starts to see you as gangster, but also the world starts to see you as gangster. And that's a bad thing. I'm just saying. All kind, like you giving them cause for all kind of new restrictions and this, that, and the third. Like, if you would have did that to an American artist, then maybe nobody would care, because everybody hates America right now. But Northern American, Canadian, y'all did that too. That might, you know, they supposed Canadians are stereotypically extremely nice people. That's what the stereotypes say. Y'all did that to. Yeah, that's that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why y'all do that? Why? Somebody let me know what he really did. Because if all he said was that, then respectfully, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What y'all think? I mean, I know I know everybody don't like, I can't say everybody don't like Drake. His shows still be packed and all that. I know disrespecting Drake is the cool thing to do right now and all of that. You know, some people, you know, Drake is the person that everybody loves to hate or whatever, but they still go pack up his shows and all of that. But, yeah, like, he in a position where it seemed like, well, on the net, it seems like he can't do no right. You know what I'm saying? Everything, niggas got a problem with every single thing he do. And I feel like that hateration may transfer over to the members of his entourage. They may inherit those same feelings. So it's like, you know, I seen a lot of people going crazy on Top 5 when he was trying to get in a hotel at the Kendrick concert or whatever and all of that. So, you know, there's a lot. You know, people do look at them a certain kind of way. You know that whole side over there, the whole entourage, maybe with a little bit of shade, a little bit of side eye. So, you know, maybe all of these things can be a factor. Somehow I feel like if this Drake and Kendrick beef would have never happened, this would have never happened. But, you know, y'all may say it's a reach, but I'm saying it created a certain energy. And at the end of that, all the wrong part of the energy was left, you know, the yin and the yang, the negative side of it all was left with Drake and anything attached to him, probably, you know, his entourage, you know, not like us. Kendrick said something about all of his mans on that song or whatever. I don't know if he mentioned Top 5, I don't think so, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's like he put like a certain amount of mustard on, salute to DJ Mustard. He put a certain amount of stain on the jacket of that whole crew. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool to hate on all of them. And, you know, when it gets like that, where, like I said, Drake can't do no right. Maybe Top 5 can't either. So he might have just said that one thing. Because when he said it, the way he said it, I didn't feel like it was disrespectful. Didn't feel like disrespect for me. It's not how it felt. You know what I'm saying? But when you in that space where you can't do right, because niggas ain't trying to hit nothing you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like if the world thinks you're a racist, you cannot call your sister out loud if her name is Monica. Understand what I'm saying? They gonna beat you and drag you. And not in Brownsville. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, and leave us a super thanks or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all, we're gonna do y'all anyway. We ain't tripping. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who rather hear me rap than hear me yap. You know what I'm saying? I got wild mixtapes there from Nonviolent Rocco, the most recent one, all the way back to Shell Shop. Also, these shirts are not available anymore. All of the new merch available is down below. Look down, scroll on down. We got wild new stuff. Get involved. The website is thisismonstanation.com. Also, when you're doing graffiti on the walls here in the nation, aka leaving comments, spell stuff right. It's R-O-C-K, unless you're a Crip. Then you can leave off the C or the K. I know y'all howdy. But then put a little cuz or cuh in the comments so I know what it is. It's monster, not monster. It's an A at the end, not an ER. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's AH at the end of those words, not an ER. You know what I mean? It's boot camp click. C-L-I-K, not C-L-I-C-K, not C-L-I-Q-U-E, none of that. And for the love of all things decent, it's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all. Welcome to the nation. I am your host, your president, your tour guide, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. Let's go. I'm one of the realest you ever gon' see. I ain't come here to lie to you. Niggas done with to lie to you. I get Beanie Siegel's first album, or Paul Pierce even, they are the truth. I'm sick and tired of you comical when I'm not in the mood for jokes. You are not a goon, not a shooter or a rider. You shoot off your mouth and you be riding dudes, cock for loot, dude, that's a prostitute.